Yo, what's up guys? You got PokeaimMD here with the next part of the PU Road Top 10. Now we are using some suggestions. I actually built this team myself. I want to use Zangoose and figured it's about time I use Alolan Raichu since every single time I fight it, I think I've lost, or at least lost the speed tie versus it, so I kind of want to try it out. I know some of you guys also wanted me to use these Pokemon as well. Real quick though, of course, if you guys would like to pick up Drop a Draco merch, the sale ends in about 11 days, if I'm not mistaken, but shirts, hoodies, everything's down below, socks as well. Now, I know some people, well, not the sale, but the selling of them, rather. I know some people are waiting for a sale. Now, I actually got hit up with this email by Teespring today, and it says, the sale will run Saturday and Sunday from 12 a.m. on June 13th to 12 a.m. on June 15th, Pacific time. So all products will be eligible for sale. So that means that come Saturday or Friday night, I'll have a code that actually gives you guys 10% off. Ideally, it works, right? Because I've been hit up with this and they've given me the code, but they said it's not active till then. But the code will be summer, like just summer, literally the word summer. So I'll remind you guys at that point. But for those that are actually just asking me for sales, because I got a few people that were saying, hey, when's the next sale? When's the next sale? That way I can pick some stuff up. Teespring hit me up with that email and said, hey, we got a summer sale going on for Teespring. So if y'all want to pick it up, and this is like there's only like a week and a half left to, link is down below. But yeah, really excited about this. Zangoose team was inspired by my opponent's last team in the last live I did. Well, their first team in the last live I did, where they used Flash Mischievous. I was like, what the hell is going on here? But excited to try it out. Let's see how this goes. I'll see you guys in team previews. Team previews? The team breakdown? Whatever. Alright, so we are starting off with Lead Smeargle, Focus Sash, of course. This team is a Sticky Web team, and Sticky Web obviously supports Pokemon like Zangoose, which aren't the fastest, especially with Mesprit gone, by the way. I think Sticky Web is a lot better, because typically a lot of teams would have like Choice Scarf Mesprit, so a lot of answers for Zangoose. Basically, I can slow down a lot of the answers, right? Like, I see Mr. Mime kind of taking Mesprit's role in Choice Scarf Healing Wish, but obviously Sticky Web affects that. But we have Nuzzle as well to slow down people, and then Stealth Rock and Taunt to block the Defog. We do have Zangoose next. I'm running Jolly because I am so tired of fighting these Articunos. These Articunos are problems, so we're running Jolly, Swords Dance, Toxic Boost with Toxic Orb, so we get a Choice Band boost, which is fire. Now, I could run Close Combat. I might, depending on how games go, I might switch back and forth between Swords Dance and Close Combat, but Jolly, Max Speed, Priority, and Quick Attack knockoff for Pokemon like Jellicent. Silvally Ghost is our Rapid Spin blocker. It does provide us with another abuser of the webs. Swords Dance, Explosion allows us to stop Defog, and obviously being Ghost type, we do block Rapid Spin. Fire Fang is there for Alolan Sandslash as well as Pharaoh Seed. Quillfish provides with spike support, a pivot into Girder, a Destiny Bonbon that takes advantage of the Sticky Web being faster, a nice pivot into Primeape as well, and then Scald for potential burns, also giving me a Toxic Spike Absorber for the team. We have a Alolan Raichu, which does abuse the Sticky Web as well. It's really strong. Life Orb Raichu, Thunderbolt, Psyshock, Grass Knot, and Nasty Plot. I can change this up. I might make it Choice Scarf depending on how some games go. Modest Choice Scarf does outspeed Primeape, which is something that was said, so I might change it from Nasty Plot to Volt Switch and make it Modest Choice Scarf. Who actually knows? But very, very threatening Pokemon. I think only Pharaoh Seed is not hits for at least neutral by any of its attacks. And then Dodrio is last. We're going to be using Swords Dance Dodrio with Brave Bird, Frustration, Jump Kick, Flyinium Z. Kind of was debating between Normalium Z, so Breakneck Blitz, versus Z Brave Bird, just because it hits Pokemon like Lantern and Electros harder. So I might test that out over this, but that's the team for today's episode. Let's get right into the battles. Alright guys, so we have our first game here, and I really feel like I use this team, but we're gonna leave Smeargle because it can at least can't really stop Electrode, huh? This thing's a problem. I'm gonna still just randomly click Sticky Web just cause, like, I mean, I waste a turn by doing so. This is a really tough matchup. Like, this is a very, very tough matchup. The Electrode is Explosion, if I'm not mistaken, though it could be Volt Switch. I'm gonna go Quillfish and just attempt to just Scald, basically, and then, like, literally just Scald spam. As he does have the Volt Switch. Now, I'm not sure what exactly wants to come in on this, but I will go for Spikes as well. So knowing he has Volt Switch means that he doesn't obviously have the explosion. So we can actually go for a Spike here, as my opponent goes for Sunny Day. And now the reason I'm not worried about this is because my Smeargle can nuzzle him, and then hopefully set up webs. Like, I could have taunted there, but I really want that Spike for Lycanroc. Ideally set up webs, but we're gonna nuzzle the Victory Bell. Ideally he doesn't Sludge Bomb here to try and poison me. I think I'll be faster. I'm not entirely sure. Probably won't be, actually. Yeah, maybe able to get up webs versus me. Jojo doesn't really win. It's gonna be Scarf Mr. Mime. It's how much does paralysis do again? I don't care. I'm pretty sick. Okay, I am fast. Okay, I was like forgetting things, but that's fine. If my Zangoose knocks you out with Facade, that is the play, especially because Sticky Web are up. Though I think the better play is to go out into you and Fire Fang. Is that the better play? Because that's Scarf Mr. Mime, right? That's definitely Scarf Mr. Mime with Healing Wish. I'm just trying to think about my endgame in this. I got that Spike up, which is fantastic because I break the Sash on Lycanroc. What is my best endgame here? I think I go Raichu, yeah. I'm pretty sure Psyshock kills. And then I can Nasty Plot on Tort, and this thing is a problem. And if he goes out into Electro, that doesn't matter. Yeah, I think I go Raichu here. So Volley Ghost should have a good endgame here because it's faster than Mr. Mime, and it doesn't care about Lycanroc's Acceler Rock, which is like the only attack we'll have. Yeah, so like if he goes Turtonator, for instance, I should be faster. I'm pretty sure I'm almost faster after a Shell Smash anyway. So if he goes out to that, I Nasty Plot up, and then I hit him. Or he goes Electrode, which is fine too, because I Nasty Plot up, and this might just win. I'm pretty sure that this works with Light Screen, which is why I was like questionable about it. Yeah. Alright, yeah, obviously. I was like, this should still... When I was saying Raichu should still kill, I was obviously talking about the fact that my opponent had the screen up, but I don't know if this kills, does it? Oh my gosh, Raichu wins. That's it. That's a wrap. I just clicked Thunderbolt. Lycanroc only has a Rock to hit me with. Yep. I just clicked T-Bolt twice, and unfortunately Zangoose looks like it's not going to come out. Now this was a really tough matchup, which is why I'm happy that Smeargle... Wow, how was I forgetting? It halves your speed, right? This is gonna die. Look at this thing! This thing is a killer! Oh my gosh, pancakes! This thing loves pancakes, right? I mean, we also called it pancakes in the MBL. Good game. Hey, Raichu is a beast! So, like, him having Explosion on Electrode actually would have made a difference in this case, but no chance against the king. Hey. I ain't no king, but I appreciate that, bro. Yo, if there's anything I love being called more than boss, it's probably king. And I'm white, so I'm not usually called young king or anything, right? But when people call me boss or king, it's like, ooh, that's flattering. Words of affirmation, man. That's my love language. That's my love language. I want to see where 16-14. How Puerto Rican Italian? My skin color, I'm white. I mean, it's weird because, like, I was actually doing that, like, the whole family tree and going back in that. I have, like, Middle Eastern, I have African American, I have Indian, like, I have a whole bunch of, I'm like a mutt, man. I have a whole bunch of mixed blood, but I was just thinking about that. 16-14 on the ladder is, I'll show you guys where that is compared to top 10. So we've been around this forever, so I'm number 20 on the ladder, top 10 is 16-38, so... it might be achievable with this, which is why I made this offensive build. One, it lets me use Pokemon I want to use, and two, I think I'm really good at climbing with offense. Maybe that's just because it leads to fast games, so I can get more games in. But yeah, we'll pause until we find a battle. I'll be right back. Alright guys, we got another game. They're very weak to my Silvally. We're just going to lead Smeargle and get up hazards as quickly as possible. Yeah, they're super weak to Silvally, especially with webs up. Obviously, bear tick and things are scary. This is actually arguably a worse matchup for me, I would say. Also, my bird is ridiculous in this game, too. I would argue this is a bad matchup for me, though. But yeah, Silvally Fire Fang is really good here. They can just lead off with their Blizzard Mon and literally click Blizzard, though. But I'm going to get up... I'm going to get up my Sticky Web here. As they Blizzard me. They don't knock me out with that. Kind of want to click Stealth Rock if I'm able to. Alright, I wasn't unfortunately able to, but that's fine. Again, Silvally goes here, and we'll just Fire Fang. This should KO. I'm hoping this KOs, but he shouldn't be able to KO me with anything back. And I can always explode on his Silvally as well if things get, you know, if worse comes to worse. I'm just trying to think, is SD better? We'll Fire Fang here. Is SD better, though? I mean, that's if that's set. I'm assuming he's the Rock. The Rock. The Rock. So Silvally Fairy comes out. Damn, I'm not going to be able to prevent Defog, am I? Well, I can by exploding. So I prevent Defog there, which is cool. And I want to say that Dodrio kills literally every Pokemon on my opponent's team. Like, just naturally. Even with Hail Up, right? So at least I got rid of the Defog there, which is awesome. So Volley Ghost did do its job. And I want to say that Dodrio can win with just Jump Kick and Brave Bird and stuff like that, respectively. So I'm going to go Dodrio now. Because I have Z-Fly for Abomasnow. I got Jump Kick for you, Jump Kick for you, Jump Kick for you. Should be faster than the majority of my opponent's team, too. I believe. Actually, I think I go Quillfish instead. Because if he goes Sandslash, I get off an Intimidate and I can Scald. Sandslash actually should still be faster than my Dodrio under Hail. And plus I can Spike / Destiny Bond in Abomasnow's face if he goes back out of that. Yeah, he does go Sandslash. So, I get to threaten this thing with a Scald. Potentially burning the Sandslash as well. As I don't, unfortunately. I want to say... Earthquake is still going to kill, right? I'm a Quillfish. Sandslash. +2 Earthquake. 93 to 110. He might ICMZ here, though. Would he ICMZ here? I'd ICMZ here. If I risk Dodrio, can I still win? Zangoose can potentially do it. Okay, I'm going Dodrio. Man, if he ICMZs, I lose. This is... I can't let him sub either. I'll lose if he subs, too. I'm just gonna Scald. Like, the roll is ridiculously in his favor, but if the ICMCs are subs, it's worse for me, I think. I wish I was Scarf Raichu now. But, I mean, the first game, I obviously had Life Orb, so that made it a lot easier, too. I should've just went Dodrio, man. He's gonna click Earthquake. Yeah, okay, he ICMC'd. I got the play right. Let's see if I got rewarded for my play. Come on. Come on, game. 230%, but he can still miss. You're unnecessary to win, I think. What? Oh my god, he's adamant. Okay, I could've... Alright. So I could've saved myself a lot because he's adamant. Oh, okay, that makes it a lot easier now. What does that mean about Beartic? His return kill. Man, I got all scared, thinking he was Jolly. How do you be adamant, though? Isn't Jolly better? Or unless I just got my math wrong. And if that's the case, I'm dumb. What am I thinking about? Aurora's. It's not that set, but return does 25 to whatever. Yeah, I'm clicking it. I'm not about to miss my jump kick in this case. I want to say that Zangoose cleans. Beartic is going to drop, right? Beartic should drop, right? To my Z. Yeah, there's 100% minimum. So Beartic should drop here. And I believe I'll be able to beat a Abomasnow if I'm not mistaken. I'll definitely take this Ice Shard. I ain't gonna kill. Definitely take this Ice Shard. And if he goes Clef, I SD in his face. I got SD with both my... I SD with this, and I SD with Zangoose. Man, I can't believe he was adamant. Sandslap. Bro, man, I'm getting mad. Dude. I'm kind of dumb. Was it at a Sandslash and not Jolly? Please. Let me know. Or is it half the speed that it actually gets? I'm so dumb. I think I'm dumb. I feel like I'm dumb. Cosmic Power Clef, but that doesn't matter because I have Swords Dance, and I'm going to blow this boy back right now. That's it. That's a wrap, bro. That's a wrap. This Zangoose is about to get its kill. Woo! Good game. Wait. Was it Ada or Jolly? Please. I need to know if my math is just bad. Please. Please. It's Adamant, right? Don't say Jolly. On Alolan. No! What is wrong with me? I'm real. Okay. What am I even confusing? Okay, yeah. Ignore me. I'm dumb. I got the, no, that was Para I'm thinking about. It had to be Adamant, right? Please someone let me know. I'm sorry, guys. Like, I got like so much on my mind sometimes when I play, and I just forget sometimes the easiest things, and I know like the harder things. It's like, like I can see how I win, but like I can't. I'll be right back with another battle. Alright guys, so we have another game versus opposing, pretty much similar to what we had last time. I always go Smeargle. Now unfortunately, Shuckle does typically run Mental Herb, but I'm still going to get on my webs here. Like regardless. He might Volt Switch on a Drampa, fearing the, should I Nuzzle? Because he... It's not defog on this build, right? Yo, I'm really weak to this, man. I always am, though. Okay. I'm going to get it up anyway. Do you have Taunt? Why is it anti-lead Raichu? I'll just Nuzzle to break a Sash, if anything, but... Anyway, we go Silvally Ghost here. Then multi-attack. The Raichu. If he goes Shuckle, I can SD in his face. It was Rocky Helmet the whole time. Alright, we're going to taunt Shuckle, that way it can't Encore. Unfortunately, he got up webs versus me. The way I want to win this game is going to be obviously with Dodrio. Like, Dodrio has to be the way I win this game, but I need to get chip on everything, right? And unfortunately, he goes hard out into that, man. I don't think my Raichu does anything in this game. This dude's outplaying me. Why'd I taunt? He already got up. I didn't want him Encoring me, but that was an arguably bad plan. He got a Spadef drop on me, too. I'll just Psy Shock here because he has worse physical defense, as my opponent is winning every speed tie. Come on. I'm worried about Aqua Jet now that I'm about to lose to the, Try Z-Fly it as he goes like Hard Shuckle. Yeah, I figured Hard Shuckle would come out, but I'm gonna still try and get up some sort of spike and still try and win maybe with my with maybe my Zangoose, for instance. I can't do anything about this mon coming out. Got Dodrio here. Click return again. It's probably Silvally Ghost. Luckily, Shuckle dies, but yo, I'm telling you, man, every time I play an Alolan Raichu, it's just a giant threat. I can't do much about it. I have to find a way to SD up with my Zangoose. I have to attempt to SD up with my Zangoose. Maybe I don't need to SD up with my Zangoose, actually. Because Quick Attack KOs you. It depends on the Silvally set as well, but Quick Attack KOs you. And Drampa is checked, kind of. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm a blowback Drampa. It depends on the Silvally at this point, I feel. Because Drampa will die. Okay, gives me Shuckle so he doesn't have that as a sack later. Nice. Goes Drampa, which I'm pretty sure is going to get blown away by this facade. Oh, okay. So he is Silvally. So it might come down to Silvally Ghost speed tie. Unless he's not fast Silvally Ghost. No, I lost to Drampa anyway. No, he's not fast Silvally Ghost. I'm good. If he makes the play here and multi-attacks, fantastic play on my opponent's part. That's literally it. Fantastic play. But he doesn't. Do I Fire Fang? If Explosion KOs Drampa, I don't have to go for Fire Fang. Explosion KOs Drampa. Alright, I don't have to go for Fire Fang. I just multi-attack here. I kept my Zangoose alive because it still lives rocks, and I can boom on this. So, like, I didn't have to win that 50-50 if Explosion kills, which it does. Hey, that crit did not matter at all, and my Zangoose had one more attack anyway. Good game. Raichu was a threat, man. That Raichu was a problem. And it always is. Like, Alolan Raichu is always a problem there. Shout out to Dodrio, though. Dodrio put in some work in that one. But Alolan Raichu legitimately always a problem. I'm glad I won that game. Luckily, he was not a fast Silvally, and me running Jolly, even though I'm on Sticky Web, did pay off there. And the Surf, as I mentioned, look, as you guys see, I'm at 13.2, which means I lived the Stealth Rock switching. I had one attack left, as long as I didn't switch in. I had one attack left, so basically, as long as Explosion KO'd Drampa, I was good. As long as he did that and he didn't double back. Right, like he would have to learn about Explosion. That's 1639. Is that it? Is that top 10? Hey, that's number 9 on the ladder. All right. Wow. Unfortunately, well, this is a really short episode, but I mean, it was a good one, though. It was good. Definitely Alolan Raichu for MVP. So, guys, we have hit top 10 on the ladder in PU, which means that, let's actually go through. I'll be talking a little bit now because I have a few things I want to talk about, like a new series I'm doing. Next. Do I want to talk about it? So we've accomplished top 10 in PU. Finally, I'm happy. I knew offense would do it, especially if I build an offensive team too. Like, I mean, I don't know. Like, when I build offense, the teams aren't great, but I know what I build and I know why I built it, so it makes it a lot easier to play. It's kind of like Draft League for me, right? Like, I know why I have this Pokemon, so it does it. But we hit top 10 in PU, which means that we have hit top 10 this generation in Ubers, OU, UU, RU, NU, and now PU. Now, I'm going to disappoint some people. I don't plan on doing another Little Cup Road Top 10. I did one in Sun and Moon. Little Cup hasn't changed too much since Sun and Moon. We still got Abra. We still have Mienfu, excuse me, things like that. I can only take so much of speed ties like that. It's not all speed ties, obviously, but I can only take so much of that. So I'm not doing Little Cup again. So as of right now, this might be the last Road to Top 10 of this year. But that's always subject to change depending on how things go and how I'm feeling. And don't be sad about that because I have a few series that are going to be really fun. Obviously, I still have BO to High Ladder, which Blender and I did recently announce that we would be also doing the other tiers as well, right? So when we finish OU, we still plan on doing things like... we still plan on finishing things like... we'll do OU for it, but we'll do RU, BL, UU, BL, because you guys enjoy BL to High Ladder a lot, and we're really glad you enjoy it, by the way. That means a ton to us that you guys actually do enjoy that series. But as far as my next series after this, I think I'll be launching it the day after, unless BO the High Ladder goes up on my channel. But and I'll do this introduction again at the end. But basically, a couple years ago, I did an Enter Mega series. Basically, what it was it's me playing in the OU or whatever tier the Mega was in, and showing off all the Megas that we got. So that's why sometimes, for those that might be newer, you might see a joke, has he done Enter Mega Ments yet? Because my buddy Edgar said at a time, has he done Enter Mega Ments yet? Like a crazy voice type of thing, and people have been copying it since then, because we've seen comments like that, even though it would be like a comment on even the Solomon's video. So what I plan on doing is, because going into Sword and Shield, apparently there won't be any Megas or Z moves, I plan on doing a farewell Mega, and then, you know, X Pokemon will be after that. Now, if I'm not mistaken, there are between 46 to 48 Mega Pokemon. So that's a series that will be lasting quite a while, especially because I've only been uploading like once a day. Pokemon Masters, I plan on doing something with too, obviously streaming more as well. But I did just want you guys to know that even though Road to Top 10 might be ending right now, there's a lot more to come, and you know, I'll be obviously BO the High Ladder is like its own sort of Road to Top 10. If you guys have not been watching that series, which is very enjoyable, by the way, if you actually look at OU right now, where are we? We're like number 18 on the ladder with 2012, right? So we're doing, this should be say 2014, but we're doing really well in this, right? So you're getting some nice high quality games, some fun and high quality commentary, in my opinion, by me and Blunder, and you know, it's just a good all around series overall. So you know, for OU, I obviously plan on bringing back more of those in OU Showdown Lives as well, where I just randomly generate a Pokemon and do things like that. So there's a lot coming. For those of you that stuck with me through the Road to Top 10s, I appreciate it. I really do. This is something that I do usually once a year, and yeah, I do it every year as well. So it's one of the biggest series on my channel. I start with OU. Typically, when I start getting tilted in OU, I'll pick up UU, and then from there we'll go finish OU, and then we'll do that. As far as Road to Rank 1 goes, I don't think I'll be doing that for OU this generation. Maybe the BL Knights will hit Rank 1, me and Blunder together. It's a lot easier when you have somebody who's like, basically we got each other's back when it comes to it, so it's a lot easier to not be tilted when that's the case. But for Sword and Shield, I think that the way they plan on doing it is, obviously we're going to have our limited OU, which would be the main OU, because it's not going to be every single Pokemon, but Showdown themselves plans on having Legacy OU as well. I don't know if they're necessarily going to be calling it Legacy OU, but they plan on having an OU like that, where basically it's every Pokemon would be allowed, right? Obviously some of them wouldn't have updated movesets because we wouldn't know, but it would be every Pokemon allowed plus the new Pokemon we get. So maybe I'll do something like a limited OU Road Rank 1, which would be the standard, and then I'll do like a Legacy OU Road to Top 10 or something like that. Or Road to Top 10 for both of them, maybe Road to Rank 1, and them depending on how I'm feeling. It really just depends. It's just a lot. The reason, part of the reason I don't do Road to Rank 1 is because, I mean, look at this. Look at how high his points is compared to like everybody. But the main thing is, I don't do this series daily, right? It's usually every other day, sometimes a little bit more. And when you're at a certain point on the ladder, I believe after 1,500 points, if you don't play minimum 5 games a day, you lose points. For example, just to show you a little quick one, Blunder and I today ended our episode at 2014. We already lost 2 points because we only played 4 games in the live, not 5. So by the time we come back with the next BL to High Ladder, even though we're probably going to be recording it later today or maybe tomorrow morning, we'll probably be at like 2,000 points, right? Or something around there. So Road to Rank 1 is really tough for me to reach. Not only do I try to use different teams every single time, which does play a part. A lot of people in the higher ladder are using the same team every single time, right? You have what's his name, Illusion, who's using that Choice Band Feral Thorn. I don't see him up here anymore. Probably got tired of it. Shout out to my boy Lagumi. But like he uses like Choice Band Feral Thorn every game. You have like, oh, Ulti Prepping made it up here. Congratulations, bro. You have like certain people using things, but I'm trying to use different mons. I'm trying to use fun mons. That doesn't necessarily mean that the teams are bad, but I don't have the same experience as someone who's done it with the same team 100 games in a row, right? And by that I mean like if I go back to if I play an ORAS OU game, right? So Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire Gen 6 OU game, and I'm using Jambad's Cafagus Diancie team, Mega Diancie team, I can play that team like with my eyes closed and play it well with my eyes closed, just because it's not even up to date anymore, but just because I'm so familiar with it and I played enough with it that it doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter who I play. It doesn't matter the matchup. For the most part, I can win games. Like now, if I did a road top 10 where I'm using one team, sure, it'd be a lot easier. Would it be as entertaining? No. And I know some people also like when I tilt and things like that too. But yeah, that's just basically all I wanted to talk about in this. Thank you everybody for all the support on the PU Road to Top 10. Get ready for the Enter Megas type thing. Feel free to leave teams as well that you want to see me use. That series will not just be OU. For example, Mega Bayonet, when I use it, is an RU Pokemon. I'll probably do RU when I do that. Mega Charizard X, obviously OU, I'll do OU with that. Mega Salamence, Mega Rayquaza. Mega Rayquaza is Anything Goes, so I'll do an Anything Goes live for that. Mega Salamence is Ubers, so I'll do an Ubers live for that. So that's like how that series will be done. But yeah, hope you guys all enjoyed. Of course, if you did, feel free to leave a like and subscribe. I will see you guys next one. I hope you guys are hyped about the new series. Goodbye, my friends.